the third of our men's qualifying finals. USA are there, Kenya are there. One of these two teams, Uruguay and Chile, hoping to join them. Underway off the Uruguay boot. It's a good kick-off too, collision in the air, and the ball spills forward off Uruguay. And it'll be Chile first possession.
Guillermo Lichtenstein, who's just started this game off Uruguay, has been so sweet off the boot this weekend. He's a lovely striker of the ball. Chaser's not able to gather on that occasion, so Chile are going to have the first chance to attack in this one.
Chile never been a core side. They've played as an invitational team numerous occasions on the series.
They've certainly got that tough South American niggly style. It's a really gritty way of playing the game. Tough team to play against.
Uruguay show a bit of their toughness, try and push Chile off this ball. Aldao wraps up Vidal, and a penalty for a neck roll.
Good hustle from the boys, the big boys in the scrum, and then from Aldao, the skipper, throwing him to deck. It's a bit like a scene from UFC in the cage.
Guys, we need a better picture on the engage, okay? Please, yeah, just be higher when I make my calls. Yes.
It's interesting instruction from the referee saying higher on the calls, but actually the aim in the scrum, really, if you're going to win it, is to try and get as low as possible. Keep it steady.
The experienced Guillermo Lichtenstein will feed the scrum right on the 22 of Chile as Uruguay look to launch their attack with a blindside snipe, and it's Lichtenstein taking it himself, looks at the fend in the face, the ball back in field. Chile able to just about keep it in touch, but they've done well to diffuse the attack of Uruguay.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky from Guillermo Lichtenstein. He's got the most experience in this team, the oldest member of the squad. Fend in the face. He actually did really well to get the ball back in field. A bit of a speculator, hoping that one of his teammates in blue was going to grab it.
I mean, Videla wore it, but there's going to be more here for Chile to wear, as trying to crash over the line, and again held up was Juan Gonzalez, who'd made the run, but it's hearty defence on their own line from the Chileans.
It was hearty, it was heroic. That's twice now, a couple of try-savers early on. Good, nice hard line there. Juan Gonzalez trying to muscle his way over. Short range, good shot initially. And then Ernesto Chimino underneath it.
Crouch! Bind!
It's intensity on the fans' faces. It's a bit nervous.
Time off. Okay, guys, this is, yeah.
Well, nervous times for Chile here.
This is an issue from
in the
both
shadow
sides.
of their own poles.
Low on the ground. The knees are on the ground, so when I said crouch is okay. On the bind, I need you to look up, okay? I must stay on this side, okay?
Just saw Matteo Vinales go and whisper something in the ear of Lichtenstein. They're just having another little chat. Are they going to try something sneaky down the short side? Bit of deception coming here, no doubt.
Set!
These scrums have been an absolute hot mess. Time's off. Referee's not having it. This game hasn't really got going, because this will be about the fourth scrum reset.
Both of you, I just give you an advice around scrum. Now you need to change. Both teams got to stay higher, okay? So now, don't start with the knee on the ground. I want you to start on your feet, okay?
Both trying to win that battle. And I wonder if the Chileans are just trying to get in and amongst it in any way they can.
On your feet. Bind!
There's some real tension between these teams. Eventually, this time, Lichtenstein does feed the scrum and look to come away to the blind. Here's the move that they were perhaps looking at with Vinales. And now a big ball wide. They've created and manipulated the space beautifully for Bautista Basso to open the scoring for Uruguay.
I will have a look, okay?
Nicely worked. Wonderfully curated score from Uruguay. We finally got the scrum underway, and there's a bit of toing and froing. Vinales goes left, then he goes back right. And this is a really good bit of awareness for the assist. Gonzalez just holds his feet here so that he doesn't get hit by the defender, dishes it off. Smart, smart work.
Good conversion as well, so Uruguay on the board, 7 points to 0. They lead their South American rivals in this qualifier final. Place in HSBC Sevens at stake.
They're the type of team that are very comfortable when they're in the lead. If they build a little bit of a score here, I think they'll be able to see it out.
Down it goes, taken in by Chile, and Minister Chimino close to that sideline, and a penalty.
Rolling.
That'll help. Let's get some territory possession.
Ignacio Facciolo caught on the wrong side of that. Chance for Chile to get down into a bit of Uruguayan territory with this kick. Set a line out of their own. So you can see here, Facciolo ends up on the wrong side. Number 11 jersey on the Chilean side. Easy read for the referee.
This line-out's still just on their own side of halfway, but it's good line-out ball from Gonzalo Lara, finding his target. So Chile launching really on attack for the first time. A good run from Van Kien. They recycle quickly. Just getting a little caught in two minds. A couple of times shaping to kick. Eventually still ghosting across field for Clemente Armstrong, who's stopped. Back they come again, now up through the middle, through traffic. Lots of Uruguayan bodies there, but ball was protected well. Chimino has to just muscle a couple of extra metres and does exactly that, up towards the 22. Strabucci clears. Coming across. Oh, there's some bodies flying in contact off ball.
I got the
and
knock on here.
it looked spectacular,
Okay,
but it's a knock-on. Is the call.
Here in terms of foul play, otherwise
it's a little cut and then
with a knock-on.
Well, the ball, oh, geez.
Yeah, nothing for me as well.
I think he's tried to pull out of the tackle. Maybe the momentum's carried him over the shoulder, but for a while,
nothing clear.
That looked could be a little bit nasty.
There was lots of hands in the air. It wasn't me, and everybody was clear. And referees
and the time is on.
Happy that that was the case. Nothing foul play in it, or no foul play in it.
Chile missed out on a couple of opportunities to move the ball to the width earlier there. Opted to go for a couple of picks around the base.
Bind
this Uruguayan defence is going to be pretty resolute in those areas.
There's a tension to this one so far. As Liechtenstein again snipes away from the base of the scrum into release players on the outside, bouncing, pinballing back in as Venals. Now from inside their own half, Uruguay.
Always
a lot of
backward.
Experience in their team, but it was untidy at the back for Liechtenstein, who's eventually done well to regather and reset for his side. Chile flying up in defence. Van Kien, the captain, making that shot. Pressing Facciolo, big tall man. Nice, precise at the moment, cleverly done from Ardao, but then the pressure came on once more, Venals, and that's forced the mistake. I said cleverly done, but it created more pressure.
It did kind of feel like they were just hanging on there in that attacking passage. There's a lot of furious defence from Chile. Look at the shoulder contact, really good Tekers, getting his feet in close, locating the shoulder, nice and low, leg drive, had it all. Really nice from Chile, and they're going to stay in this. This was always likely to be a bit of a battle, a few punches going both ways. It's exactly what it's been so far.
Who's coming off?
Siren's gone for half-time.
11. Okay, he's coming.
Felipe Arcos Perez coming into it.
It seems a little bit of a strange time for a substitute just before the half. Unless
on this side now,
Facciolo's picked up a little bump or something.
Number 9. Crouch.
Uruguay, the more fancied of these two teams.
Bind.
Good options here for Chile.
Be a great time to
Set.
score.
That's good.
Benjamin Fidela eventually. Oh, again, these scrums are a bit of a wreck.
Let's finish here. Fine. Okay. You got to give me stability, guys. Both teams are not stables. Yes, now I'm on this side, okay?
Well, if you've come for the running rugby, just trust me, bear with you, you're in the right place.
Number 4, please.
We've just got to sort out a few issues at scrum time. Neither team wants to give an inch, do they? They don't want to budge.
Bind.
They don't want to conform.
Set.
Again, they're wriggling and worming it all over the shot once more. Eventually, Videla digs it out and allows Van Kien to attack the Uruguayan line. Just has to stop and prop off that right foot, come back in. Over this ball, locked in was Vinals.
Holding.
And just urging a bit of calm from his team. And maybe get them into half-time with a lead.
Captain.
Oh, Markin's a really nice run from him. He's just weaving, showing the ball, trying to throw defenders off, but look at the swarming blue shirts.
It's PK for you here.
And the speed with which Vinales gets on that, something special.
Yeah, speak to them.
It's a real arm wrestle between Uruguay and Chile. 7 points to 0, Uruguay leads at half-time.
Que nadie más hable, la puta madre. Vamos, nadie habla. Nadie habla. Vamos. Está cansado, son muchos. Tenemos que pasarlo si no juega muy simple. Ok, estamos perfectos, Cristóbal. Estamos contra el partido, hay que ajustar un poquito el ataque. Sí, estamos acá. Ok, Clemen sale, entra Nikita Belli, ¿están todos para seguir? Sí. Vamos, carajo, los primeros minutos. Dale, vamos, viejo. Ahora, después lo otro, cuando tengamos la pelota, busquemos el ataque para generar elementos y las opciones. La opción es única, el 5 minutos pierde y empieza. Vamos a pegar la pelota, vamos, busquemos el ritmo, muchachos. Vámonos.
Supersession here at HSBC Sevens Madrid. Huge games coming up, and they don't get much bigger than this one. Canada and Spain, two core teams fighting to stay there. Spain, of course, the home side. Canada are in an awful run of form. They are going to have to find something huge if they're to maintain their place for the 2025 season. Luca Strabucci gets the second half going. Not a lot separating these sides, except a whole lot of strength there. Dowell was almost flipped on his back, but that is some trust in your teammates. Finals. And then Basso, the try scorer. They've got some real threats. Has this Uruguayan team. And of course, Perez now losing control. Gee, Chile's defence has really put some heat on.
Yeah, they ain't come to make life easy, have they? And why would they? What at stake is so big, so huge. How about this?
Guys.
Diego Ardao up in the air. Dr. Ardao ends up hanging like a bat.
The hook. Yes.
That's unreal, isn't it?
Crouch.
Felipe Arcos Perez.
Bind.
Strongman competition.
Set. Steady.
Now Chile, can they strike? And then they tighten this game right up. Really put that pressure on their more fancied opponents. Garafulic standing in the tackle. A little bit of space down the blind side for Strabucci. It closed pretty quickly. And back they come again, out to the open. Switch of play direction. Shot going to come on here, though. Well read by Vinales once more, and now more heavy contact.
Rolling in the weight.
Vinales has been all over it. I'll tell you what, he made a great spot shot in that, because Chile had a couple of numbers when they went back to that short side.
Just wait a second. Time is off.
Gonzalez
Happy to
getting
go.
a bit of treatment.
Number 12, are you okay?
Shot in that passage.
All right. Time back on.
Oh, tension all around.
These games are sometimes best watched through your hands.
The people out there, at least they can do something about it.
Off.
Those of us watching on, No say whatsoever. That's a really good touch finder from Lucas Trabucci.
Guys, number one off, number 1 blue.
Now keep an eye out for the mole option of this. We don't often see it in sevens.
It's coming off behind in goal.
James McCubbin's heading to the side for Uruguay.
He's coming off behind in goal.
Echeverri,
okay.
tall figure in the middle of that line out into the freight. He's going to be the one to try and attack the ball. Couldn't quite do it. Nice and quick, though, from Kamei. And Chile. Again, they change and come back through and spin away. The offload is good. Trabucci is strong with the ball and lays it back again, but lost it off feet, straight off feet.
Oh, just too eager, too desperate to try and be the support man. Didn't want to leave his mate isolated. Liechtenstein's won one in the chops. And you can see there, Diego Ardal, the little dummy jackal. And that's what sells it. Diego Wankin going off his feet.
Because I have a player on the ground, so it's better if you clear this, please.
They are just going to have a look on, you said someone wore something with Trabucci, was it, on the ground? He's still getting some treatment, just getting to his haunches now. Oh, that's the one they're looking at for sure.
Yeah, that's head
John
on
Luke, I
head.
have a decision.
Yes.
There is foul play,
Yeah.
direct contact to the head.
Yes.
Though there is mitigation.
Yes.
Therefore, recommendation, a yellow card against 9 blue.
Yes, 9 blue, yellow card. Yes.
Wow, that could be a game changer. It's a key man. Guillermo Liechtenstein.
Okay, doctor.
He will go to the sin bin for 2
HNE.
minutes. Trabucci getting to his feet now.
Yeah, but the bench told me you're going to go to process.
And he is going to have to go off. The doctors have asked that he be checked on the side as well.
Because there is mitigation.
Trabucci's going to go and get checked out.
Can be mitigation, of course.
9 tries in the Challenger Series this year. They could have done with him staying on the park. This could be a huge moment. Uruguay down to 6 players. Only 7 points ahead. It's so tight.
I'm going to restart the game when you're ready, guys.
You just heard Benjamin Varela asking
why
was it only yellow? Only yellow. There's mitigation in there.
Crouch!
They could score
Bind!
quickly here, and then they are all over this game for the next 2 minutes.
Just 2 out in that back line to defend their territory. Uruguay, away it comes for Varela, scooting down a blind side and opening up in the corner. It's clinical from Chile when they needed it, and it's Diego Wankin doing it.
Diego Wankin, the skipper, leading the charge back. And they were always going to have the extra number off this, and they do come to the short side. The only upside for Uruguay is this is in the corner, but it is a 5-pointer.
Conversion is away, so it's still Uruguay just by 2, but still with a player in the sin bin, 7-5.
Couldn't convert his own score, but this is so tight. We knew these games would be on a knife edge.
Tension ratchets up another notch as Uruguay, and that one's been nicked away. That's brilliant work in the air. You heard good contest from the referee. It was Ernesto Chimino who's won it back for Chile initially. And now another shot's gone on. An advantage here as Videla sneaks his way through, and there's a couple of other Uruguayans coming in. They've got high as well, and the discipline's starting to get away from Uruguay as a tap-and-go Chimino, who won it from the restart. Driving 6-7 metres short of the line. It's been ripped away, Aveli. Chile looking to go in front here. Garafulich.
Hands off now, blue.
He lays it back. Uruguay still defending with 6. There must be numbers wide. The bounce just sits up, but it gives time for Facciola to get around, but away goes. Oh, Cristobal Gamay, so close. Uruguay pile in bodies. Pressure. It's physical, and it's squeezed back still for Chile. Wankin the try scorer. He can't get past Ardell, but again it's high. Above the shoulder, Chimino, and now standing wide, Gonzalo Lara will put Chile in front.
Well, here we go. Chile take the lead through Gonzalo Lara. They worked away on that far side. Eventually, they found the extra player. They had the numbers advantage, and they made it pay.
I made my decision live.
Tongue out, try scored. Gonzalo Lara gives them the lead.
Conversion is no good. So it's a narrow lead, but a lead nonetheless. It's Chile 10, Uruguay 7. Costly sin bin. 10 points, 2 tries scored.
And Uruguay looked a bit rattled in that passage. A lot of high shots, a lot of penalties given away. They are desperate to get on
only when you are ready and you are
the sevens as a core team.
To tell me I'm ready.
But you don't want to let that desperation play into decision making. It looks like it might be.
They were playing under advantage 3 or 4 times in that passage of play.
Good to mirror start the time?
Just over a minute to go. All the pressure on this team, the team in blue, the team who's been there on the series, who looks so good this weekend. Nicely taken in the air. It needed to be taken by Juan Gonzalez. Uruguay under a minute to play now, and they need a try to win it. Trying to just bash their way through. Batista Basso, who opened the scoring. And they haven't had any since. Uruguay. Ardell. No way through for him. Now a little bit of space up the middle for Vinyals. Chase is coming. Ardell gets the ball in field. There are runners everywhere. Juan Safranaberi gets the critical score.
That is it for Uruguay. That is the score that will take them on to the core series. I didn't know if he'd heard him on the inside. Safranaberi cutting a lovely support line. Hair flowing, try scoring, sending them to the top tier.
Uruguay come up clutch. The full gamut of emotions spread across this turf now and in the stands. The more fancy team, they almost blew it in the face of the Chilean Warriors. But Uruguay do it. They are back on the series. Uruguay 12, Chile 10.